What's up, you bad motherfuckers?
What is going on, my man?
Can't call it. How you been, man?
Doing pretty good, man. It's been a while. I feel like, what's it been, like a week and a half? We haven't caught up in a little bit.
Well, we did people.
Oh,
first of
we
all,
did do the thing that.
First of all, that's part of hate mail. People were pissed
About doing the.
People were pissed
because we did the fantasy draft.
Yeah, because they tuned in. Well, the first time we did it twice.
Yeah.
So we did it the first time, and a couple people text me, was like, "Yo," they were like, "What part of the because they don't watch it live. So what part of the podcast could I fast forward to until you're done talking about your draft?" I was like, "Oh, we just drafted the whole night."
The end.
So they're like, they're not into fantasy football, so they're like, it's worthless. So I was like, yeah, but don't worry about it. We doing it Sunday, baby, and we're gonna be drafting. But me and Scott have learned that we can definitely podcast while we draft, so we'll do it. And we did the same shit again.
I wasn't trying to be that funny. I mean, shit, you got to focus, man. You got to pay attention.
We're trending. We are trending on Twitter and YouTube as the hottest podcast about fantasy football, and that's not what our podcast is about. So there's that. Just hit the share button. This is Let's Talk About a Podcast, where we literally do that. We talk about it. You got something to talk about? Let us know. Hit us up in the comment section. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about. If you don't give us something to talk about, we'll talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about, because this is our show. If you don't like it, get your own shit.
That's right.
You can join the show. The link is at the bottom of the screen. You literally punch it into any of your streaming devices, and you can pop on the screen with us. You know you have done a Zoom call. You know it. What do you say? What would you say? 78% of Americans have done a Zoom call, Scott?
That might be a little bit high, but I don't know. Damn, with schooling and everything, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like a Zoom call. We talk about it.
And if you don't know how to do a Zoom call, put it another way. If you know how to do a Zoom call, you probably aren't even watching this podcast. So
Exactly. But if you want to not come and show your beautiful face on the screen, I know it's not for everybody, but it's for us. I mean, look at us.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I mean, this motherfucker is 62 years old and looks like he's 40, bro. Looks like a good. Actually, you probably, honestly, Scott, if we're being honest, I know you do a little bit of makeup before the show. We caught you one time, but yeah, he puts like, I don't know. Michelle was putting some shit on his forehead or something, like powder.
You get the shine off. You gotta get the shine off.
Yeah, gotta get that shine off, because you got that motherfucking shine for a shizzle, boy. So, anything exciting? We have missed each other for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't talked about much, but football shit. But exciting. I don't know about exciting. You know, we're getting ready for.
You went golf a couple of times. You looked pretty fucking excited on Facebook the other night. Y'all dressed out. Where the fuck did you go?
Oh, last night. We went to Hanover Chamber of Commerce anniversary gala thing.
Damn. Were you wearing costumes?
No. It was it's like
super dressed up.
Yeah. I mean, it was like semi-formal kind of thing. So not tuxedos, but something below that. And they had this contest for Ms. Ruby, because it's the Ruby anniversary, is the 40th anniversary of the chamber. So they had this Miss Ruby Red, Mr. and Mrs. Ruby Red. And Michelle was like, I am so going to win that. And she actually did. See a little tiara and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Feedback. Your mic is really hot.
I had it. Hang on. Let me. I'll mess with it.
What pattern are we supposed to be on again?
I think it's the one that looks like upside down heart. Is that better? The mic.
Talk.
All right. Well, anyway, so she won the contest. We screamed and clapped the loudest for her. And
your sister said they was fancy.
Yeah.
But I knew something was going on, because it was like like you said, what was it called? The Blueberry Muffin Award or something,
Yeah, that was it.
or
Miss Ruby
whatever it was.
Red.
Shout out to
Blueberry.
Mickey motherfucking Wright in the building as always. Who fucking cares? Finally
love
back
it.
from his 2-week vacation.
Oh, look at him busting
And
on my wife.
June Hardenberg is live in the studio tonight, and she just said,
Can't wait to get her
"You
on.
fucking alcoholic." He felt sorry for who?
They're saying they felt sorry for my wife, and that's why she got it. No, it's because she's the hottest. It's
See what I'm
there.
saying? I told you he didn't like you, bro.
Yeah,
I
you like give
told
me a
you he
hard
be
time.
talking
That's what it
dumb
is.
shit.
There
I mean,
it
look
is.
at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. You look like Harry fucking Potter. If Harry Potter was hot. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. So good stuff. Yeah, other than that, man, I don't know. We our oldest Robert is getting married here at the house next month.
At your house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
Mickey
like,
told me
props for that.
Mickey told me that you guys ended up getting a really, really big mansion style house, but enough to have a wedding in it.
It's not like that. Looks hot.
I'd hit him. Dude, first of all,
Again.
Mickey's old as fuck. He tries to act cool because he wants to be hip and make fun of you, but he said, looks hot, I'd hit him. No, it's looks hot, I'd hit that, bro. Come on. Pick your fucking swag up. Pick that motherfucker up, bro. If you're gonna do it, fucking do it. Shout out to the 7 live viewers that are in the podcast.
Booyah.
If you have anything you want to talk about, put it in the comments. You don't want to come on, that's fine. Just put it in the comments. We talk about it. If not, we're gonna introduce our brand new segment to the show.
Not yet. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, because you said you were having a shit day, and we were going to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
I
wanted
so
to
before
make
we get
sure
to
you
the
knew
before we
Scott
get to the official topics, I want to know why G's having a shit day.
Damn, she left and she's still watching. That's shout outs.
I
No, he means he would hit him. Hit him? Oh, like fuck him? Damn. Oh. Just hit share if you don't want to bring the comments in, you don't want to be on the show, you don't want to talk to us, just hit share and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Got it? Oh, we're putting the F-bombs up today. Yeah, so I would say I didn't have a total shit day, but when the day ended like it ended and it happened to somebody, they would probably say it was a shit day. But well, it starts off on Saturday. Okay. My first football game. We're at the Western Wildcats, and I got it on video if you want to see it. Maybe I can pull it. But I was hyping my team up for the beginning to come through the tunnel, and I jumped up. I think it was Enter Sandman or something, and I stepped down, and I got this cramp. Like a bad cramp, real sharp to my calf. You can see me lift my leg and start hopping around. I thought I pulled something. The game hasn't even started yet. So I'm on the sideline trying to call a game, and my calf is on fire, bro. Like bad. So we get through the whole game. We go out to eat, finally get home, whatever. I ice it and hot it for a couple days, limping around here like a half a homo, and I was fucking better. Yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, yeah. At practice, right? Yeah. So last night I went to practice. I was the best my calf has felt in 4 days. I've been really taking good care of it. And this dude called me a pussy. Bitch. Bitch, are you fucking serious? I've seen you in your life have many pussy moments, so I'm not even gonna respond to that. Anyways, and he'd give me another squirrel. Now I don't even know what I was talking about.
You're talking about hopping around.
So I go to practice and I'm kicking onside kicks right at my front line so they can try to field them. And I kicked probably 10 of them. And when I went to kick the 11th one, I planted my right foot first before I swung my right foot. And that motherfucker almost took me to the ground, and I felt like a rubber band type of pop. Now I didn't hear a pop, but I felt it. Yeah, but I felt it at the top, very top of my calf. And I was like, ooh, that didn't feel good. And my other coach was like, what happened? I was like, I don't know, man, but I just strained something and just got through practice, whatever. And I'm limping around here. They're making fun of me. I'm trying. All right, I guess I'm back on the ice thing again. But it was way worse than the first time. So I'm limping around. I go to work today. I put a compression sock on like I'm a fucking 86-year-old man. And it felt decent as long as I think like whatever the hyperextension would be of a muscle, like if I go backwards, like stand on my tippy toes, oh, super pain.
Gotcha.
But I can just limp around. So I go to my last customer's house and she says, so for like a week straight, she was telling me, hey, you can't come on this day because of this, and I gotta have somebody there to corral my dogs. I got a bunch of dogs, and blah 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 blah. So I was trying to schedule forever. So finally, it came through today. I said I can be there between 3 and 3:30. Kind of lives over by you, actually.
Okay.
And so I get there and I hear the dogs barking. I thought they were gonna be corralled, and then she had a Chihuahua in her hand when she opened the door with a collar on it. I guess it doesn't bark when the collar's on it. And I hear two big dogs in the house. Oh, like big, deep dogs. I was like,
Right.
oh. So I stepped off the porch. I stepped down 3 steps. She came out and shut the door like she was scared they were going to get her. So I was like, I thought she was going to say, all right, man, let me go put him away. And then you can come in like a normal person usually does. And she said, no, they have their things on. They won't even bark. They sure won't bite. I was like, okay, gotcha. She goes, the first one sniffs on me, old beat up, old dog, like just a regular dog. She's like, this is the sweet one. Well, that means in turn you have one that's not sweet, right?
You're right.
So I have my eye on it, and I have a rule. I don't turn my back on dogs, That's when they get you. They want to try to get that snap on you and then fucking back up, So as soon as I took the left to go look at her elliptical, he bit me on my fucking calf, my pulled muscle
Shit.
in the spot that the bruise was already there from the muscle thing and bit me. I got bit by a dog, bro. That's
Damn.
a bad day. When you get bit by a dog, then you can finally say exclamation point on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? And right, I mean, couldn't you bite the other side? But bit me. She was very nice and very apologetic. The dog doesn't have rabies, so I think I'll be all right. But are you kidding me? Right on
That's
the spot,
fucked up.
though. So I have a bruise in the middle where I originally had a bruise from the rubber band pop. And then now I have teeth marks around it with a new bruise. It's like right on it. Bullseye of the freaking injury. It was a nightmare. But I'm here. I still podcast. He's calling me a pussy and poor baby. Hey, who cares, bro? You are a baby. Okay?
I'm not the baby. You're the baby.
Yeah,
all right.
You're the baby. And nobody puts Mickey in the corner.
Let's do the new thing, man.
All right. You explain it and I'll be right back.
All right. I think we got something like 8 topics right now.
Wheel of Topics.
So you got this cool ass thing. We got about I think it's 8 topics, something like that. And we're gonna spin a wheel and see which one we're gonna talk about. I guess we're gonna try to get through all of them, but there's some good stuff in there. There's some weird stuff in there. And he's got a kick-ass graphic for it, so it's kind of, it's not too cheesy. Oh, there we go. There it is. All right.
It's not a kick-ass graphic at all. It's just literally a Google thing. Like, it's the cheapest one you can get. However, it's gonna work. Okay.
Right.
So peep this shit out.
That's the big thing.
Let's do it, baby. So how we came up with the topics was each person in my house that was present, I said, just give me a random word, random topic, and let me know what it is. I put it in the box. And I did the same when Mr. Hicks came on. We're not going to tell who said what until the end. or we can try to guess which one said what. But until then, we spin this bitch right here. And when it lands on it, we going to talk about it. Anything that Scott wants to say about that topic, he's going to fucking say it because this is our show. Drink another one's bitches. Gory Eye Beast is in the building. Did the pain from the doggy bite take mind off the strain? At least, actually, that's what I was trying to get to. I like this fucking guy.
Right.
Because he stays on point. Gory Eye Beast, something they've fucking eaten in Canada, maple syrup or some shit. But he is on point all the time, and he's right. The dog bite started throbbing while I was working on her stuff, and my other pain went away. When I got home, the only part that was sore, which again, he bit the same spot that was bad. So, but it did help, and it doesn't hurt as bad. So you never know. No Neosporin.
Nothing necessary. No broken skin, right? So
yeah, I just heard the rubber band thing, and I thought like there's a big difference of straining a muscle and what do they call it? Ripping it or whatever it's called, torn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was torn, bro. It was bad. But enough about that shit. Oh, Gory IB, since you're in the building, and Mickey Wright. I forgot, bro. Slipping. They got to give a topic. Gory IBs, go. Hurry up. First thing that comes to your mind. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Spin the fucking wheel. No, give me a topic, you fuck. I got one. This is in Mickey's name.
Punk ass friends. Oh, all right. That's a good
one. I
one.
could talk about that. I got a lot of punk ass friends. They friends, but they punks too. You know what I'm saying? So what's your topic, Gory IBs? Come on, we got to fucking play here. Fantasy football. Yeah,
we got football in there. Football's in there. We're gonna get to that.
And we can bring it up, but we already did 2 fantasy podcasts and we got hate for it.
Yeah. So did we get any other hate mail on that, or is that just kind of
no? Just a lot of people like, what are you doing? You're turning that. I like your podcast. You're turning it into a fucking fantasy show. It's like, no, it's just our 2 drafts, man. Stop fucking around, you fucking.
Maybe next year we'll bring it, dial it back to 1 draft.
All right. Well, Gory Eye Beast, if you add one, we'll add it. I'm gonna go ahead and spin this bad boy. Bang bang. Norm Mcdonald. Norm Mcdonald.
Yeah, that's a good topic.
See, Gory Eye Beast, Norm Mcdonald, he died. Gory Eye Beast changing the draft order in the fantasy football last minute to Jason Parks, give me a topic, bro. Before we talk about this one, give me a topic. Give me a topic. I did.
We'll never get through all these topics anyway.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to do them all, but it's a revolving wheel, and we'll pick up with it. So Norm Mcdonald dies at age 61.
Yeah,
from cancer. Aren't you his age?
No, he's a little older than me.
Oh, a little bit.
A little bit, 10 years.
Oh, so, really?
Yeah. I actually, my son is a big fan of his comedy. And I didn't bring it up to him. Jacob always gives me a hard time because whenever I say, "Oh, did you hear?" He's like, "You always say, 'Oh, did you hear?' and then you tell me somebody who died." So I was like, I'm not. So I haven't brought it up to him yet, but I liked him. I liked some of the stuff he did. I thought he was pretty funny, but man, that's crazy that he had hidden this for like 10 years.
Yeah, it is, man. That's coming out a lot lately. Like, I feel like that's happening a lot. Like, people are just hiding that shit instead of telling everybody. Look, I told you you're his age, right? Didn't you just have your 60th, Scott?
I did not.
Got a new topic. I put it on the thing already. Still waiting for Gory IBs, but Jason Parks gave us mandates. Wasn't a huge fan of Norm Mcdonald's stand-up. Little dry humor. You love him, or you really don't love him, but I respected him for sure as a comedian and on Saturday Night Live. All the TV and movies.
My
I didn't
favorite
even know
line of his from Billy Madison. They're sitting in a restaurant, and he says to Sandler, he says, "Who would you rather bone, Meg Ryan or Jack Nicholson?" and and Sandler goes, "Jack Nicholson now or 1974?"
Big difference.
And, and Norm goes, "Jack Nicholson, 1974." And Sandler thinks over for a second. He goes, "Meg Ryan."
Meg Ryan. I used to have a crush on her.
Awesome.
I had a crush on her. That was the first woman that I had seen do a fake orgasm.
Oh yeah, when Harry Met Sally, of course.
Yeah.
I used to like her too. And then she got a facelift and
damn her. I know she didn't look like herself. Heard he got fired from SNL because he would not stop the OJ being a killer joke.
Yeah, I think that is correct, and I don't think he should have stopped. He is a killer.
Yeah, that's like part of it, right? You don't go to jail.
Yeah,
well, I guess
so one of the producers or something, I think was an actual personal friend of OJ's. And I think that was.
How about this? I heard two guys talking to in Home Depot, and they were talking about it. He's like, I can't believe you don't know who. I mean, they were both young, so I was actually shocked that either one of them really knew who he was. Maybe they heard his name. He's like, I can't believe you don't know him, man. And this is a sad day. This is a sad day. And you say you're from the Northeast. I'm just like, what the fuck? He said, Don't you know where's Crybaby tonight? Who is that?
He said, don't you know?
Come on, squirrel. Know what?
I said, come on, squirrel. Get it back together.
What was it?
You were saying something about somebody in Home Depot is what you were saying.
Oh, yeah. So the guy was like, I can't believe you don't know him. Don't you remember he used to sit at the corner of the bar and drink the beer? He's talking about Norm from Cheers. This guy is making fun of a guy because he don't know who Norm Mcdonald is, and then he didn't know who he was. I just got my washers and kept on walking.
Nice.
Oh, he's calling wood carver. That must be TJ Bell.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's pussy. See the pussy shit I'm talking about? He called me a pussy earlier, but instead of tagging TJ Bell in the comment, he put wood carver. That's some pussy shit. You know what I'm saying? Put TJ Bell's name. Put your name on it. Put your name on it, player.
So I'm sad to see Norm gone. That's 61. It seems like super young now to be making your exit. So it's a sad thing, but I don't know if I got much else to say about it.
You know what I just figured out? That if I click the 3 dots next to everybody's comment, I have some options.
Ooh.
You know what they are?
What are they?
They are... Hold on. Gone. They're gone. Oh, here we go. Block
Aaron,
user.
You can throw one in, by the way.
You can block user, you can delete comment, or you can put user in timeout.
Nice.
I think it's 30 minutes. What's your topics tonight? That's what we're doing. Aaron, give us one. Obviously, you ain't been watching the podcast because what we do is we put it on our little spin game thing. You give it to us, we spin it, we talk about it. So give us something. Friday is mine and Scott's motherfucking Hicks 5-year anniversary. Only 5? That's what's up. Hey, tell everybody how fucking hot your DJ was. Your DJ had that shit like what, bro? Like who else plays Thunderstruck on your fucking entrance, motherfucker? I'll be the pussy. What are you to eat? What are you to eat?
You are what you eat. There you go.
Oh. Yeah.
Do they have cunnilingus in Canada? Is that
married? So is that her topic? Is that Michelle's topic? Married?
No. She's saying 5 years married.
Yeah, Jason.
No, 5. Oh. She's saying our 5-year anniversary. We've been together for 14 or so, close to.
Yeah. Why did you wait so long?
I don't know. Just we had some financial challenges early on in our stuff, just getting on track and whatnot.
And
Just had to be the
whatnot.
right time. Had to be the right time.
And whatnot. Where's he at?
No, I know it. No shit.
All right, we ready for a new topic? Rest
New
in peace,
topic. Let's
Norm
roll.
motherfucking Mcdonald. Let's roll. And Aaron Michelle, what is her last name? Aaron Sutton?
Yes.
Aaron Sutton. I'm sick of these middle name shits. You give us a topic. Did he give us a topic? I thought I saw it up here.
Mandates. Somebody put. Oh, he didn't really give us one. I don't think.
Yeah, he did. It says topic: should Alana McLaughlin be allowed to continue to fight girls?
You can put that on if you want, but I don't even know who that is. So
yeah, me either. Oh, I think it's that UFC fighter that was a man that turned into a girl. Sutton. All right, I need a topic. Oh, we got a topic from one of our YouTubers. He looks like a troll, but we'll go ahead and put the topic up.
He's got 2.
I mean, fair
3.
is fair.
Oh, he's throwing them out there.
This is gonna be good. All right, so first one is dildo.
No, first one is cock.
Well, it doesn't matter how you
then
put them
dildo,
in.
then balls, then sperm, then cum. So I think that all falls under sex. I think.
Yeah. Oh, we already have sex, so.
As the topic, I think it's a topic.
All right, we ready to spin?
Yeah, spin it.
All right, here we go, baby. He says spin it, we spin it. Oh, I guess I gotta add it to the stream. Oh, cocaine from hell.
All right, yeah.
All right, you know what that's about?
I have no idea, but I'm sure you.
All right, so there's a comedian. Her name is Kate Quigley. I don't know if you know her. Super funny, kind of dirty. Of course, I feel like most successful female comics seem to be dirty, but she's super dirty. She's awesome. She's an LA comic. She was on the road with 3 of her other LA comics. I think they're all males, maybe 2 African American and 1 white. And they got a bunch of cocaine and they were partying in a hotel room, and it was laced with fentanyl. And the 3 dudes died. She went to the hospital and recovered. The other 3 all overdosed. And they found out.
I think I heard about this.
Yeah, it's going through LA. Like any cocaine you get in LA, like people are like, just do it at your own risk, dude, because everything in LA is all cut with fentanyl. It's crazy, dude.
Jesus.
She got a new life because she should have died too.
Good God.
Nuts. Imagine that shit. You with 3 of your friends. You just went to a comedy club. Now you all back at the hotel sniffing those motherfucking sweet white racks, and you're dead.
I got a little notepad. I'm gonna write this down. Stop buying cocaine. Okay.
From LA.
From LA.
No, Bolivia's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Back to my Bolivian connections. Yeah, no shit. That's man. That's fucking. That's brutal.
Just LA.
That shit's everywhere, though. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying it's going through LA really bad right now.
Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Like a lot. So when I heard that was the day before Norm Mcdonald. So I was like, oh, shit. Maybe that's why. Because they didn't say right away why.
Yeah. Well, he didn't seem to be. He never seemed to be the guy who was doing cocaine. Maybe.
Well,
pain pills or something.
You never know. It's Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
They're probably all doing that shit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, see, Jason knows he's feeling it. He's really missing his side hustle. I really wish he would change his profile picture. It really pisses me off because it's like that's his son in his arms. And that's 2, not 1, but 2 Clinton Portis jerseys in one picture. That's enough as it is. But his son that he's holding is a senior in high school.
Get out. Is he really?
Yes. He is a senior in high school, bro.
Damn, man.
I bet you they could reenact that picture and his son will be holding him. 17 years old. That is nuts. That's my guy. We used to coach together in baseball. Many, many moons ago. Yeah, I said the B word. What? Anyways, yeah, so that's the cocaine thing. Just be careful out there in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what you're going to get into. And that's for anywhere, not just LA.
No shit.
Shit is crazy. I got a question for you. Just a side note, Scott. I was talking to someone because I feel like I am like I experienced from when I was able to experience, probably 8 or 9 years old, like the internet form, or at least computer systems form. I know you were probably a little older, a lot older, but you were before it all really started.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We got a special guest in the building. Every time this young lady comes on the show, our viewership goes through the moon, like Dogecoin to the moon every single time. Live from, I think, South Carolina. Your sister and mine. Aaron Michelle in the building. I'm calling you Sutton. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can't?
You can.
What's wrong with your voice? Lacrosse game this
I don't
weekend or
know.
what? Oh, you got COVID. Get that shot.
No. I'm actually coming from you live though from Atlanta today.
Oh shit! In a hotel room?
I am in a hotel room.
Why the fuck? If you had an opportunity to be in a hotel room alone by yourself with nobody around, why the fuck would you join this show?
Well, I figured it'd be fun, right?
Yeah, it should. It always is.
We'll take that as a compliment.
Did you put a topic in the wheel?
No, I didn't. I couldn't figure out how to do that shit.
No,
I'm tired today.
You just have to tell us
you just got to say it. Any word on the top of your mind, anything you want, anything. We just add it. We may not even talk about it.
The way people live, nasty.
The way people live, nasty.
Right.
Can I put nasty people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nasty people, and that could go anywhere. That's what I like. Nasty people.
All right,
Aaron, when are you gonna come home? I guess you're home, but when are you gonna come visit us?
Well, I was there in January.
All right. I think we should all do a live podcast together. And I have another young lady that has been on the show before, a couple different times. We interviewed her. She is ready to come in. I need a topic from her as soon as she hits the building. So as soon as I bring you in, I need you to say your topic, okay? Ready? Bang. It's a family affair.
It is like a family affair.
It is. I wasn't here.
My beautiful wife.
Look, I'm so confused because she had that cleavage hanging out earlier, and she said she was going somewhere, and then Scott was like, "Yeah, she going in my bedroom." I don't know if you saw. Was that the beginning of the podcast or pre-podcast?
Pre-podcast.
Oh shit, that was good material right there. So, anyways, I thought I was interrupting date night, so I came up with a spin idea so we could just get through this shit because I ain't hating on nobody's date night. They're very important. She came in there, titties out everywhere. And he said, I don't want to. Yeah, you got them fixed now.
This is how they work.
I wish I recorded it because them things, you came in there to talk to Scott for a reason. And you've been all over in his desk.
My eyes are big too.
Look, my mom's in the house, so I was trying to explain who Aaron is and Scott. She didn't know how you and Mickey. She thought he was married to your sister. Oh, he is. Whatever. She thought it was the opposite. So I was like, no. And then Aaron, the one from Georgia, is his other sister. And then his wife, she's like, I don't remember his wife. I said, she's like, oh, the lady that crawled from underneath his desk. And I was like, yes, that lady.
What a great reputation, Michelle.
That's right. That's the one.
I was playing a joke, and y'all.
I know. No, it was great. That's why.
I was say good joke. That was a really good joke.
Look, she's trying to eat her pretzels.
Fooled me.
She does not have.
They were French fries.
Are you? Did you get vaccinated yet?
No.
Oh.
I was your sister. Because I know that she got a new job and I know she's traveling, so I figured she might have had to, but I guess not.
No, my company does not accept federal funds as of this moment, so I do not have to get it.
Oh, how about this though? How about this? It's Ms. Ruby Red in the motherfucking building. I've never
where's
met a
my
famous
tiara?
person
Yes,
before.
where is your tiara?
It's downstairs.
Oh my! How would you come to a podcast without your tiara on?
I took it
telling
off
you.
because eating it was heavy.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
heavy ruling the world.
What is your topic?
It was Rudy.
Oh, you already did
Rudy
yours.
G.
You're right. You're right.
I
You're right.
told you.
I'm sorry. My bad. Bangs.
All right, spin it up. Let's get another one
All right,
going
here we
here.
go. Here we go. Ready?
Go.
Oh, shit.
ladies.
They're gonna hate that.
Hey, you know what? We can make it quick. We
Yeah.
can make it quick. All right. So, fantasy. I am 2-0. One win in each league.
Don't care. Yeah, because he
Damn,
beat me.
G.
He beat me. That's why he wants to say that shit. That
That's not
motherfucker.
it. That's not it. That's not why I was saying that shit. What I was going to say was I was pretty happy with my points until I saw what everybody else was fucking putting up. And
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. So
I had the worst fantasy football week, starting week of my life. I didn't even watch the 4:00 games. That's how bad it was.
damn.
I was done because I couldn't. It wouldn't have mattered. I was that bad. I had 42 points going into the last of the games. I was like, okay, I lost. Moving on to the next week.
Yeah.
Only other thing I want to talk about for football is, like real life football. Go Niners. We can go on to the next topic.
Oh, real quick,
They don't do football.
Before we move on, just very quick. So you have what time is your game Saturday? You said it was local.
I'm on
And,
bye this week.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
keep me
next
posted.
week.
Okay.
Okay, G, don't dodge the question. Which of your two teams is better? Oh, it's like saying it's like they're both the same. They're terrible. I shouldn't have podcasted when I drafted, I guess. Scott's fault. Now, it's just one of those times. Aaron Rodgers was a distraction to his team, and it showed. But
Yeah.
man,
That's
it for football.
brutal. That was brutal.
That was. All right, here we go. Ready? I thought it's supposed to remove them after we do. I seen
There's a
cocaine
button
from
that says remove.
Oh,
Hold on.
Yeah.
When it comes back up, hold on. You'll have the remove. There you go.
here we go. Cocaine from hell. Done. Mandates. I knew it. I knew it. Okay.
All right.
Mandates.
All right.
Who
gonna
wants
take
to
a stand
start?
on that?
I want to start. I want to start with Aaron Sutton. She
Oh,
always
I
has.
just want to
So-
say that I don't want to say anything to make Erin mad at me because the last time we were on this show, she got mad at me, and I don't want to upset
Well,
her.
you
my
bringing
phone
that up
died.
can make you mad at her.
My phone died legitimately. Actually, I just plugged it in too.
I date women. Yeah.
Not
Plugged it in.
mandates, but women dates.
Oh, I was wondering what he was
Jason's joke.
talking about. I date women. I was like, you're married, but I get it.
All
Oh,
right.
here we go. Jerry.
So I'm actually quite confused. Is a mandate enforceable, or is it like a strongly recommended? Is a mandate law?
Mandate is not a strong recommendation. A mandate means you have to do it. That by definition, that's a mandate.
Or does it mean you have to do it, and if you don't, you lose funding? Or do you have to do it?
You have to do it. That's what a mandate means. It's a required thing. By definition, that's what a mandate is. Now, I mean, in a free society, generally speaking, you can always sue to not have to do the thing.
Are you for that,
but
Scott?
For what?
like if not federal mandates, because I know that already happened, but if your boy Sleepy Joe says, "Yo, everybody, I'm shutting this bitch down," do you believe that should happen? The government tell you that shit?
I used to be behind it 100%, but I'm starting to lean toward letting Darwinism run its course.
Huh.
So what that means generally is that if you don't want to take the vaccine, okay, but it's survival of the fittest, and the fittest are going to be the ones taking the vaccine. We got
Yeah, but
best
are
chance
you
of
sure you
survival.
can say that? You know
Yeah.
what somebody told me on Facebook today?
What?
That 40,000 people have died from the vaccine.
Untrue. First of all,
I know. I
that
looked
was
it
fact
up,
checked.
and I made
but
a
let's,
comment.
if you want to say, for
and,
sake of argument, that even if you said that was true, how many people have died of COVID? A fuck ton more than that. But that's not even an accurate number. So
yeah, but I think the point is
5,000
you can get the
people
vaccine and
died,
still die.
which is 0.0017% of the people who've received.
I know. I looked it up. I already looked it up.
Yeah.
And I knew it was fake because the person didn't write anything back, and usually they do. It was disappointing.
Yeah.
I just asked. I said, "Really?"
That's that's my general opinion is, you can stake your ego on not taking it if you want. And
what if it's not?
sucks.
See, why do you say it like that? What if it's not staking their ego?
Well,
what if they don't feel
give
like
give me another good reason why you wouldn't take it.
What about the people who can't take it?
Yeah,
well, that's a different thing, and we know that any mandate will have that exception. If you have a legitimate allergy to the actual things that are in the vaccine, then you don't have to take it. And those
people are typically going to be wearing masks and being super careful around people.
Yeah, but isn't it their body, their choice?
I don't necessarily think that's true. I don't know, but if you're worried about, if you have a legitimate concern, I mean, that's understandable. And it kind of sucks, but there are other things you can do to help protect yourself. But I haven't heard any other good reason, any logical reason for not taking it other than I don't want to be told what to do. And that's not logical.
Who the fuck she phoning a friend?
I don't know. She's muted herself. Anyway.
It's actually a work call from a coworker in California. I'll be right back.
What? Get your ass out of here.
So I guess also I would ask is, what about all of the healthcare providers who fought COVID on the front lines, barely had proper PPE, they took care of people, and now if you don't get this shot, you will be fired. But we didn't care enough about them last year. Like, they went from heroes to zeros.
No. What do you mean that you didn't care about them last year? I'm not on.
I mean, like last year they barely had enough proper PPE to make it through COVID. They really didn't. I know in my local area they struggled, but now if you do not get this vaccine, you will lose your job.
And that's absolutely correct. That's the way it should be. Because here's the thing. They wore PPE. Why? To protect themselves and to protect others, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't have the PPE to wear, then they couldn't force them to wear it, of course. But the fact is, it is your job to protect others if you are a healthcare provider. And in that case, particularly when you don't have any good reason not to take a vaccine other than you just don't want to, and that's the only reason that people have, because there's not, again, other than, let's just say the caveat being that if you can't take it because you have an allergic reaction to some of those things, then I'm sorry, you're not cut out to be a healthcare provider if you're not looking out for the health of those around you. And if you're not taking a vaccine, you're not doing that. That's a simple fact. You can couch it in any term you want, But the fact is, if you're not willing to do that, they have fired nurses in the past for not taking flu vaccines. It's been a requirement to take a flu vaccine because you're working around people who are exceptionally vulnerable. And it's not just about you. It's about, it's about the people around you. So, if they don't like it, they need to find another, if they want to put their own personal ego or politics above the care of the people that they've sworn to give good care to, then they're in the wrong job.
But they didn't put their selves at risk all last year. I don't think it would necessarily be an ego thing because they did put themselves in the line of fire last year.
No. What I mean by ego is why if the vaccine is proven much safer than catching COVID, it's proven to minimize your chances of catching it. It's proven to minimize your chance of getting any severe reactions from COVID. It's proven to minimize your chances of being hospitalized for it. It's proven to minimize your ability to transmit it to others. So why would you not take it?
What about the people who just want some more information about it, though? There's
plenty of information. No. There's a shit ton of information out there.
You can't say that because there's other things
out there.
There's other things that could come along the way 2 or 3 years later. I understand that a year and a half now, some people have had it a long time, and there's not a lot of issues, but we're only a year and a half in.
You're talking about COVID?
No, the vaccine.
No.
The flu vaccine is made new every year, and y'all aren't afraid to get that one every year.
Name one vaccine.
I've never gotten a flu vaccine. Ever.
Name one vaccine in the history of mankind that has had long-term effects. You can't. And we are better at making vaccines now than we've ever been.
Oh, I get it. I'm just all right. So now you're saying health provider. This is my issue. People are mad that their insurance companies health insurance companies want to drop them because they won't get the vaccine. I'm not saying I side with big pharma and big insurance companies. However, that's their business, and you're going to cost them millions of dollars every time you get it or got to go get tested or this and that and this. So isn't it their right? Be like, yo, we pay for your health insurance. I think you should have to get this, or we can drop you because they're going to be sick eventually, right?
Most likely, yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. But as for the hospitals, I understand the nurses are on the front lines. And I understand your argument. Like, you're literally there to protect and help people and stop the spread of this disease. And you're not willing to help stop the spread of this disease. I get both sides. But what if you do believe that there's a microchip in it? It doesn't matter what your reasoning is.
Well, I don't really believe that there's a microchip in it.
You believe things that aren't true. What's that? Say again?
Should you lose your job because you don't?
You're believing things that aren't true.
Only in that position, a nursing position, or if I'm a truck driver and they say, "Hey, you ain't coming back in this warehouse until everybody's vaccinated."
The question was about nurses.
I'm just saying in general for employers.
So let me ask you this: if your employer requires it, what can you do about that? Well, you can get another job, and I'm not saying I'm necessarily for that, but that's often the argument that conservatives make about work conditions. That when people say, this shouldn't be the working conditions, you can get another job. So if you don't want to, if your employer says they have the right, I think, to mandate that you get a vaccine, they have the legal right to do that, particularly. And it's going to be really hard to, if you wanted to sue your employer for that, particularly if you're working with other people, directly with other people, it's going to be really hard for you to say that, well, it's not in their best interest to have everybody vaccinated. So if your employer mandates it, if your employer requires it, then the answer is you can get another job. I don't like that answer much but I have to use that because that is the conservative answer to just about anything. You don't like that you only make $9 an hour at McDonald's, get another job. You don't like, working in food service, get another job. You don't like it that your employer mandates you get a vaccine, get another job, right? Doesn't that all follow the same pattern?
No, because you can choose not to work at McDonald's, but they're talking about putting something in your body, right?
Well, that's what I'm
Aren't
saying.
we
You can choose not to put it in your body. You can choose to go to another employer who doesn't require it.
Can an employer be like, look, I see that you're about a month pregnant right now, but we don't want that on our insurance, so you got to get an abortion.
No,
or
that's
require
against the law. That's discrimination.
Right. And let's also say that that's not going to affect the health and welfare of others.
Yep. Yeah.
A woman's pregnancy is not going to cause other people to become ill in an office space.
Yeah, certainly.
So
Protected
A
class.
woman's
Yeah.
pregnancy doesn't affect anybody, and neither does her not wanting to be pregnant affect anybody. But they make a freaking law against that. Where they should.
That's one topic. That's a big one.
Put it
That's
on
a
the
big
board.
side topic. That's a big side topic. So,
All
anyway,
right, so let's go around the room. I'm going to assume Michelle and Scott both for mandates.
I didn't say no. I said I'm not. I'm kind of, either or. I think that if you're not taking
Hold
the
on
vaccine,
a second. I know you're a lot skinnier than me, but are you sitting on the fence right now?
I wouldn't have a problem with the mandate, but again, I've after 18 months of this, I'm just not feeling that empathetic toward people who are adamantly against anything to help themselves or help others. So if they don't want to take the vaccine, yeah, it's going to make it tougher for everybody. But those people eventually thin themselves out, and it's proven. That you can pick. You look at the news any given day, you'll see some story about somebody who said, "I didn't get the vaccine," and then now they're dead. Or like the woman, the man in California who left 5 children, seven years of age and under. They both died within weeks of each other. Didn't get the vaccine. So eventually, Darwinism is going to take care of this.
Is Darwinism, you're saying that people would just be stupid and they kill themselves?
Essentially, yes. If you're not going to protect yourself when given every opportunity to do so, and you die from a preventable disease, well, it's hard for me to feel sorry for you.
I know, but there's also videos of people dying in the hospital that got the vaccine.
I haven't seen any. Maybe you could show me one of those.
I saw a couple. It could be fake. It was on TikTok.
How many hundreds of millions of vaccines have been administered, and how many deaths? Again, there's no reason not to take it. There's not any logical reason not to take it. If you want to be the person who says, I'm not going to do what I'm told, that's about the only reason. I've heard, if you think that it hasn't been tested enough, you're wrong. That's misinformation. If you think that nobody really knows what's in it, you're wrong. That's misinformation. It's known. These are known quantities. This is not a brand new. The entire process of creating this vaccine is over 20 years old. The particular of it being for this specific virus is new, but the process of creating this type of vaccine has been going on for over 20 years. So it's not nobody. This isn't just we come up with it. And don't
Aaron, I do have a question.
Well, I'm not taking the vaccine, but I'll take horse paste. I mean, come on.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Check this out. I'm not saying you, but you have to agree that some people are literally not taking it because it's political, right? Like you see them at the rallies and stuff. Like that's legit real. But I do think there's some people out there that would if you want to talk about numbers. I mean, even if you look at the numbers, the death rate is really, really, really low. So like, do I want to put something in my body that may never affect me? I get that part. But for federal, I do agree. Federal government goes there, works there, lives there. They can mandate their buildings to have masks or be vaccinated because the government has to keep fucking going. We don't want all them old ass white people to die. You know what I'm saying? Or do we? I don't know.
Wait, I think we might.
But the rest of us, I don't think he should be able to be like, if you want to go to it, not the president, maybe the states, but where if you want to go to the gym, you have to show your vaccination card. Do we really need to do that, Scott?
Again, I think that should be on the businesses themselves if they want to do it that way. That's fine. You know, if a business says you can't come in here without showing a vaccine card, then again, you have the right to not patronize that business. So, you know, I don't really know what to say about that, right? You want freedom. You want the freedom to not take the vaccine. You also get the freedom of the consequences of other people's freedom, too. It's their freedom to say, well, I don't want you here if you haven't been vaccinated, or I don't want you here if you're not willing to show your vaccination card. That's their freedom, right? So, again, your freedom to do what you want is not freedom from consequences of your actions.
Well, plus the numbers don't match anyways. Like, so is the 7,000-8,000 people that died because of the vaccine, or did they get the vaccine and died?
Well, let's here's a so we've got 184 fully vaccinated people in Virginia have died. There are
4.8 million.
5.01 million people. 5.01 million people have been fully vaccinated in Virginia alone, and 184 have died. Anybody want to do the math?
My boy Jason Parks is on team.
Well, my guess, though, that most of those 184 probably had some kind of severe illness, probably weren't really aware of it. Maybe they had some cancer or an immune disorder.
This sounds so familiar.
Or just sickly people.
Sounds familiar.
I'm not saying that's every case, but I'm going to say in the 184 cases, most of those probably already had a severe problem.
I remember when people were telling me that motorcycle accidents, if you had COVID in your blood, were counted as COVID deaths.
Bullshit, and you know that's not true too. Jason, Jason says here he understands that the ivermectin is not approved for COVID, but it's a legitimate antiparasitic. It has some properties to help against some viruses. And I agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's an antiparasitic. I don't know about it exactly how it helps against other viruses. The thing to make fun of there, and frankly, I feel is perfectly fine to make fun of these people, is that these are people who are saying, we don't know what's in this vaccine. Well, what's in ivermectin? What do you know about that? It's been around for a while. Is that your issue with it? I mean, you're taking something that has no studies that show that it works, and pretty good information that show that it doesn't, over something, the vaccine, that has tens of millions, hundreds of millions of doses administered, and a huge data set that says it does work. That's the thing to make fun of. And this is people say, well, you know, I don't trust those pharmaceutical companies to make these vaccinations. Who the fuck made ivermectin? Pharmaceutical companies. So this is why yes, it's fine to poke fun at people who take ivermectin, because they're trying to grasp onto something that has, again, there's no logical reason to take that shit. And there's a lot of logical reasons not to. So anyway, sorry. Little rant over there, Jason.
Yeah, no, shocking. Scott talked too much. Blah. But my question was for Aaron. You do believe there's some political, obviously some religious beliefs.
Yeah. I believe some is very much so political.
And if they said that your child had to get vaccinated to go to your public schools, would you allow them to go to public schools?
I think I'd be very, very pissed. But I would hear out their theories, and I would really think about it. For us personally, and I shared this before, that my kids were vaccinated, delayed vaccinations. But my 5-year-old got a shot this week to maintain being enrolled in a public school. And it's not for, like, he didn't miss it for any other reason, but his pediatrician was not taking well child appointments.
His pediatrician was what?
They weren't taking well child appointments. Like, they stopped doing it earlier in the year. Y'all, I actually have the television on and it's loud. Hold on. Is everybody shocked?
So it's safe to say that Aaron is the only one on this podcast that's unvaccinated. So
I am unvaccinated.
If we turn into zombies,
I will eat your brains.
No, we will eat you because. Oh no, you're gonna eat us.
I don't know how
You're
any
right.
of that works.
There are
You're
over 30 ingredients in a McDonald's chicken nugget. And they are not all fresh pieces of chicken. It is not.
Yeah, but they're not making us eat it either.
So if you eat fucking McDonald's chicken nuggets and you think that what's in this COVID vaccine is worse, and you eat chicken nuggets and hot dogs and all kinds of other shit, it's not about I don't know what's in it. Good God.
Yeah. Well,
There's
yeah,
wood
but they're not.
chips in chicken
Yeah, but they're
nuggets.
not. They're not mandating us to get a 4-piece nugget every day.
I'm just saying.
Well, what Michelle is saying is, if you're trying to use, we don't know what's in it, or there's too many unnatural ingredients in it, as an excuse not to take the vaccine. Remember all the other things that you put in your body that you don't pay much attention to what's in it.
Yeah, like
All
nothing.
right, can we move on? We got a lot of time.
Yeah, if everybody's done. I don't know how we got to vaccine. Well, I guess I know how we got from vaccines.
It's
I mean,
mandates.
You allowed somebody to put it on there.
I know, but I didn't erase it either. So there you go, Michelle. Your turn to talk. That was your topic. I don't even know what you were talking about, so let us have it.
Rudy G.
Oh, is it really my Rudy G?
Yeah, we didn't see
Rudy
these.
G.
We didn't see the wheel, man. What's going on here?
Oh, my bad.
It's rigged. This shit is rigged.
Oh, my
Okay.
bad.
So on 9/11, Rudy G he has an annual dinner for the people memorializing, the 9/11
Wait,
event.
you're talking about America's mayor.
America's
All
in
right.
a wackadoodle.
Okay, that
And so and I think it's great. He has an annual dinner and he helps celebrate people and everything. Where'd G go?
I don't know. Anyway,
I'll be back. I gotta pee. I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
Anyway, so at this event, they're saying that they think he was drunk, but he imitated the Queen of England in what may be the worst English accent ever.
wait. I have to take issue with that. I've heard your English accent.
No, his was worse. It has to be worse.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
No, it really
He
wasn't.
sounded like McGraw.
You obviously haven't heard your own English accent. No. It wasn't good. I'll say that. But Michelle
Anyway,
famously should not do accents.
yeah, I'm not allowed to do accents, Aaron. It's a rule around here. I can do a very good Southern Tennessee accent, but
That's pretty good. Yeah.
he gets tired of it really quick.
You know what? Here's the thing. The accents you do are the ones that probably annoy me the most. It's not because you're doing them. They're just accents that I find annoying, but those are the ones you do really well. Coincidentally. Yeah, it's
Anyway, I just shocked that nobody else saw it. Scott and I watched it on what show was it?
I forget. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel? Was it Kimmel?
No, it wasn't Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, anyway, it was one of the night shows.
Oh, it was I can't remember the guy's name. Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
All right, so Jason saw it. So he was not right, and he made lots of comments. He talked bad about oh shit. It was just, I'm kind of at a loss all of a sudden, but it was just another of a long list of mine of bad decisions Rudy has made. I mean, he has gone from America's mayor to the absolute weirdest and maybe most ignorant person. I think he has something mentally wrong with him, because I can't imagine somebody having turned himself so poorly in the wrong direction.
Yeah, Jason, what Jason says here, I can't put his comments up, but if Rudy G wasn't drunk, he needs to be evaluated. He didn't seem okay. He really did not. I do think he's a drunk. There's
I
some
didn't
evidence
watch it.
that
He swears he didn't over and over and over afterward because people said he was drunk. I'm not a drunk. But then, like, they read, was it Trevor Noah? It wasn't Trevor Noah.
No,
They read
it was
the transcript of him talking about
Seth
it.
Meyers. It was Seth Meyers.
Seth Meyers, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, well, so he's there have been other people who have said that he's quite the drinker, and in fact, the stories that came out of the White House was that he was drunk a lot. But I don't know. Maybe he's senile. Maybe he's got dementia. Maybe he's got some other issues going on. It is, as Jason said, also it was very awkward. Anything with Giuliani of late has been very awkward.
But you know, he shaved his hair all off now after the bad shoe polish incident.
Was that shoe polish or a spray tan? Or
it might be that spray hair dye. I have some when I have I'm in a rush and I need to cover up that that spot. But yeah, you can't get it wet; it might drip. So. But it was supposed to be a 9/11 thing where it was supposed to be a solemn event, and he just was a hot mess and embarrassed himself as he has been doing for the last 10 years, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to find the transcript.
I'll be honest though, this is the most time I've been online in like 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like, you haven't been on a computer in like 2 weeks?
Mm-mm. I've been working like a lot.
Oh, that's
Oh, he talked about not being. He talked about Prince Andrew. He said,
"Oh, I was never with any young girls."
Oh, I met him once. We hung out, but just the once. I don't know him, but we hung out. You remember when we hung out?
Yeah, it was. That was pretty funny. Aaron, when I'm working a lot, that means I'm on nothing but the internet. So we have opposite things. Yeah.
Yes.
My job.
Today I walked 175 apartments.
Ooh.
I'm tired. Yesterday I walked 100. Yeah. Tomorrow the goal is 200. We're not going to meet that goal, but the trip has been extended already, and then probably coming back.
How far are you from Atlanta? How long of a drive is that?
Well, I'm currently in Atlanta right now, but it took me about 2 hours to get here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not.
I thought you were.
I was thinking it was farther than that. Yeah.
No, we're looking at a property. They're looking at property to purchase, and we met with the brokers, and we've begun our due diligence work.
Oh, cool. What's the weather like down there right now?
It is hot and rainy.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes, it's misty rain off and on all day. Today was, but hot as hell.
Yeah.
What?
There he is.
MistyRain.com. What is that? Your OnlyFans account? What'd you say?
No, that. You ain't supposed to tell my secret.
Hey, damn. I pay my $4.99 a month.
You ain't supposed to bust me out to my family. Shit. How do you think I'm paying for Nick's school?
They didn't know about the side hustle.
No, they didn't know about that side hustle.
Didn't he go to a Halloween party dressed up like a woman quite a while ago?
In like 2007 or something. He went dressed up as one ugly woman. But
yeah, I don't know who you're talking about, but when I worked at a Family Fitness, what?
Giuliani.
2013. I dressed up with a blonde wig and Frankie scrubs when she was a dental hygienist thing, and she did my makeup like she did her makeup in the morning, and I was at work as Frankie. And I was a pretty decent looking. I told you, look, titties hanging out. This is a PG-13
That's not
podcast.
even. That's just a little bit of cleavage. That's not even like hanging
Yeah,
out.
but you see
What
the black
is your
shirt.
definition of hanging out?
Listen, let me tell you a secret. See that black shirt that she has on the little triangle part? Before the podcast, you couldn't even see that part. And it was all that. Oh, do y'all know?
You're just
do y'all
jealous
know
because she has better cleavage than you.
I'm close though. I'm close. You let my mom keep making fucking fresh banana bread every goddamn day and strawberry shortcakes.
There it is.
I'm gonna have some big old titties. Do y'all know who Dirt Woman is?
Yes.
She died this year.
Yeah, story time.
I don't have a story. I don't have a Dirt Woman story, but Dirt Woman was around for a long time.
Yeah, I do. I used to take care of Dirt Woman. She was a client of mine. Well, is it a Dirt Woman? Is it Dirt Woman?
Man.
Is it though?
Yeah.
So he or she, you know, she used to go around in the power wheelchair. Me and mentioned the calendar. Yep. So Jason and I used to serve him, whatever it is, Dirt Woman.
Yeah, I bet you did.
And one day I went there.
Did you take turns?
Very, very big and
Were you
stinky.
top or bottom?
Very, very big and stinky, roach infested house. Like when I just thought there was she was pretty famous and she was always on Elliot in the morning. I had no idea she lived where she lived. Not serve. And very stinky. Nobody ever wanted to go there because it just stunk. It was bad. But anyways, one time I went there. She was like, "You don't know who I am? I'm Dirt Woman," and gave me a Hall of Fame tour of her apartment with all these fucking pictures of all the performances and stuff. And I knew who she was. I wasn't I don't know who's a big fan, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. This motherfucker gave me the 1998 calendar shoot that she did, and autographed every single month for me. And
nice.
I wish,
Do you still have it?
I do. I definitely didn't throw it away. He gave me 2, so I definitely have one. I wish I could find it, but I brought that son of a bitch back to the shop, and everybody was clowning me. And I was their biggest fan from now on, and I was Dirt Woman's boyfriend and all this bullshit. That's what he's talking about. They're like, we went there, never got a calendar, definitely didn't get it autographed. It's like, well, look at me.
Yeah. You seeing this?
Well,
Are you seeing this?
Jason had the worst experience because Jason was like he was a nicer guy. Like he's if you ever met him, I think he was on our podcast once. Very soft spoken, very nice, and she hit on him. Like legit wanted his number. Like that didn't. I got the calendar. He got the phone number. So he can say what he wants. But she loved him more than me. Just a little bit. She was into gingers. He's a ginger.
Nice.
And he's kind of fluffy. Like, who doesn't like a fluffy ginger? He said it didn't happen. So, of course, when she died, all my friends from that job and my job before that were like, oh, my God, are you okay? Are you handling it okay? Blah, blah, blah. But I hated him because he was stinky and he peed in his chair a lot. So it was so nasty.
All right. Bring up the wheel, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay. I will. Add to stream first this time. Remove Rudy G. Here we go. Ready? Oh, shit. Landed on sex. Can't wait to tell you whose topic that was.
I'm going to say it was either yours or it has to be yours.
Thomas's?
It was not mine. It was not little Thomas.
It was your wife.
No,
it was your mama.
No.
It was my mom.
No.
We were eating dinner. I was like, give me anything, Mom. Just give me something. Give me something. Give me something. She said sex. It's like, shit. Not experienced. Look, Jason said I'm not experienced enough on this topic. I was gonna say.
All right.
Sex just came up. All right. Anything? Just go ahead and we'll go in a circle. We'll start with Scott. When you see the word sex, what do you think?
Think about my wife and them titties.
Only your wife.
Yeah, most of the time, I guess. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I don't honestly. I probably like 99% of the time, and it's, if I'm being honest, and I will be honest because my wife likes my honesty. I don't, it's like I get out and see other women or anything. It's not like I have other fantasies or anything like that. I'm mostly, around the house because I work from home. So it's not like, oh yeah, there's one I can,
I could think of a couple of at-home work fantasies, but Aaron,
the spank thing.
The spank bank, right? Yeah, I have nothing for the spank bank except for my beautiful wife.
Probably that I do not partake in it enough.
Oh, I thought you were about to say it all. Really? Why? You're not a big fan?
Well, I could be a big fan. Clearly, I have been a big fan 3 times.
Yeah, but right. But you literally could have did it 3 times.
No, I've done it a whole lot more. But Jesus, that's my brother, right below me. Like,
whoa,
in the picture.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Here we go. I'll pretend I'm not here. All right, go ahead.
He can still hear you.
No, I mean, I've had it more than 3 times, and I'm a fan of it. I think that sometimes you get busy or you kind of forget about it.
Yeah. Exactly. Twice for me. He's got 2 kids. He's such an asshole.
It is true, though. You get really busy sometimes. You don't realize how long it's been in between.
That's what
reminds me, though.
Speak for yourself. I always know how long it's been.
I just want to ask the women because men, it's like asking people. My father-in-law and my father both told me never believe anybody when they're talking about money, like how much they make or how much they have. Like, just don't even believe it. And I feel the same way when I ask men sex questions. I think they just give me the whole standard of I don't think they're being honest. I don't think they're being honest. Like, I have a couple friends of mine. They're like, "Oh, if you ain't having sex 3, 4, 5 times a week, then you're probably not having it." I was like, whoa, slow down for a second. Like, did y'all just get together 2 weeks ago? like
that is not sustainable, brother. You're not bullshitting me.
and I think it diminishes it, right? It's the whole swimming pool in my backyard thing. I used to tell my parents, I swear to God, if you spend that $7,000 on a swimming pool, I'll swim in it every single day. And you have one and you don't fucking go in the pool. You go to other people's house to go to their
pool. Many years ago.
I know this story. I was going to tell this story, but you go ahead.
Scott and I did a challenge of how much sex every day in the month of September. It was September. So
love it. Go continue.
There's how many days in September? 30. And we did it, I want to say 24 out of 30 days. Now, we were much younger, but I don't know that we could do it 24 out of 30 days.
I could probably still do it 6 or 7 times a month.
6 or 7 times a month.
But, yeah, I mean, you could do it. But the next month we definitely didn't do it 24 out of 31 days.
Yeah, but they're not all equal either.
Right?
No. So let me tell you, the whole impetus for this wasn't that. I mean, of course, sex is great, but there's a study that says that if men have at least 21 orgasms a month, that's right, then it's good for prostate health. So that's what we were trying. And
I heard the same shit.
My prostate felt fucking awesome.
I'm sure. But you guys were probably like, "Yo, I know we just did it yesterday, but it's the 24th day. We're in the bathroom. Let's just knock this shit out real quick." Like it wasn't like amazing sex for 24 times out of 30 days, right?
I think because the reason I brought it up was you said it just becomes like whatever. I think in that month there were a couple times where it was just let's do it, but I mean it's still always good. But I think we became very intimate, not just sexually, but just closer to each other. I think it brought us together a little more, but in all honesty, that we were way younger.
There was
it didn't begin to feel like just a chore.
No, not really. I mean,
not then. I mean, we were in our 30s. We're 50 plus now.
Yeah, but I know what she's saying. It's like sometimes it is. It's like, okay, I know you're the only person on the entire planet that I'm allowed to sleep with. So, okay, come on. That's not good. It's like she said. It's like, check it off my Google appointments today.
No, I read a story not long after that about a couple who did it for they literally did it for 100 days in a row. And that was their experience too. Was it sometimes, it's just, let's knock it out. But overall, they said it was pretty amazing, that intimacy, the level of intimacy they got out of it. So that's probably not this is it's like all this sex discussion is turning all mushy now. So, all right. So I'll tell you, let me tell you about this story that I read on Slate. It's online, and they got a sex column there, which for some reason shows up in my news feed.
For some reason.
For some reason.
This woman writes that, says her husband is, maybe just slightly less than average in size and everything. And, it's always been good. Their sex life has always been good. There's only a couple of positions where it really works for her, but, it's always been good. But he's always self-conscious about it. So he bought a strap-on to put over his Johnson, yes. And she said at first it hurt, and then it didn't hurt so much later, and then a few times later. And then she was like, is it wrong for me to say I want this all the time? His big strap on all the time.
No, I would do it. Obviously I want to use my real one too. But if she liked it, I think I don't know if psychologically if I could handle it. I'd have to talk to my therapist about it.
I'm giving you. You can say what now?
I just have to talk. I run a lot of that stuff through my therapist. Like, should I do this? And she's like, maybe not. Like I'm a recovering addict. So
I watch my TV when Scott goes to bed. We go to bed together, and then he goes to sleep, and I watch whatever I pick on the TV and watch an episode. If it's worth watching, I'll keep it. So I watched one episode of Gigolos on Showtime.
Oh my God.
It was hooked for 6 seasons. It was so much sex. It was lots. We were fast forwarding the sex, but I was hooked.
Yeah, because it was a little bit of a good story. That's so funny because somebody said that I was gay because I watched it.
But Scott got involved in watching it because the guys are hilarious.
Like, that's what I'm saying, and they had personalities, and I was intrigued by it. Like, I've never been the person. I never slut shame women, and I am 100% for prostitution. Again, I mean, it's your body, right? You can put in whatever you want. So I think they should be able to make money if they want to do like the whole OnlyFans. I was mad. They were like, "Oh, OnlyFans is about to shut down because of that." Like people making their own money. And I think that's wrong. I think they should have a platform if that's what they want to do and they're good at it and it makes them happy and it makes them money. And obviously they're a sexual person.
Well, so it helps them out there. Missing something in their life and they just needed that experience, And
or they really enjoy sex and they can get paid for it.
Well, I'm talking about the women who purchased their services.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys don't know what the show is, it's on Cinemax.
No,
Showtime. Showtime. and it's like real live LA gigolos. Some of them are jacked up muscle guys, some are tall, handsome. They got all these different flavors, and they follow them
I like
around.
them all.
And my friend told me I was gay because it shows a lot of men, and I was like, yeah, but they're sleeping with women. So how am I gay? I don't get it.
Grace
And I was
was
intrigued by
hilarious.
the business side of it. I always said that
Did you ask?
if I wasn't 5'5", you do the rest of the math. I might have been one.
Did you ask your friend if he ever watched porn before? Does he only watch girl on girl porn, or does he watch the porn with men in it too? He's gay.
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued by this show because I've never seen
Oh
it.
well, you're in the
No,
you're
it's
are you
cool.
are
You
you
can
by
fast
your
forward for
pay
the
the-
sex because it gets to
pay-
be sometimes way too much.
Where
But
you
the
at, the Hyatt?
storyline is really fun and quite interesting.
But it probably excited you when at any point in the episode when you were laying in bed and Scott was sleeping. Did you wake him up?
No, you can't wake up Scott. He takes something to put himself to sleep.
Oh my God, Scott.
Trust me, he walks around groping me all day. He lets me know way before it's bedtime.
Yeah, but that show is intense, and I don't know if I could be in the same bed with my husband or wife.
Well, now I'm watching a lesbian.
Preferably my wife, not your husband, but you know, shit happens. Yeah, it's the same people that said I was gay in the military because that one time. No, I'm just kidding. That they said
That one time at band camp?
Yeah, I think I said, and this was in 1997, so maybe 98. So you got to check inflation. You know what I'm saying? And I used to say that they're like, oh, so you would suck dick for money. I was like, depends how much. And they were like, how about like 30 million? I said, are you kidding me? I said, I'll do it on the 50-yard line at the Super Bowl halftime show for $50 million. To be fair, that would probably be about 134 million now. So standards go up a little bit, but I would, right? You can buy new friends, Scott. Who cares at that point?
You can buy all the Listerine you want.
Exactly.
Just so you
30
know, G, that Cowboys for Angels is a real site and is still available.
That's
Like,
the name of the pimp site for the gigolo.
Are you about to order a gigolo?
No,
Oh my God.
but it is a real site. It's still going on.
All right, I got an idea. Are you in the Hyatt, Aaron?
No, not the
You
Hyatt.
seem a little bougie like Applebee's, so I thought that you might be in the Hyatt because I know the Hyatt.
No,
offers
I'm in a
Showtime.
Holiday Inn.
$7.99. Add on the Showtime. Check out Gigolos tonight. You ain't doing shit.
No, I can't
And
do
come
that.
back-
That's I can't add that on. That's my no. I
Alright,
would be able to do
I
that.
will-
I
I
get in
will vet-
trouble.
And
I'll
nobody's
Venmo
telling
you.
you have to add Skinamax or what's the other?
Yeah, give me the address.
You're
Give me the
always saying you
address.
have to add porn.
Give me the address, and
No,
I'll
I'm just
call
not
the
gonna.
front
You
desk.
know, it's my company card. I'm not freaking adding
I know.
something like that.
I'll put it on my company card. Just tell me the address. You'll love it, and then you could give us a review next week. It'd be great.
Yeah, like I'm actually have the TV on tonight. I'm watching some ID Discovery Channel or something about dead people.
Oh, that's why you're not having much sex. Just kidding. National Geographic is really close.
All right, spin the wheel, man. We beating this one up. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
let's go. Spin the wheel, baby.
We already did Norm.
I know. We're gonna get.
No, I
him off
forgot
there
to
if he
take
comes
them.
up
I
again.
forgot to take them off. Mandates.
We did
too.
mandates
I did
too. Remove.
Oh. I want to get to nasty people. I know a couple of them. Oh, Jesus.
Friday Night Football. You gotta remove that one too.
I will, Scott. I got it, Scotty. I think I could probably come over here and remove them.
Probably.
Come on.
Oh, there it
Nasty.
is. No masks.
Remove
I
it.
think
didn't talk about
masks
masks, but we did talk about
are
mandates, right?
There's some nasty people that wear masks. Yeah, but we already did it. Did we already do it? Oh, we didn't do it yet. Why did I remove it?
Because
Well, we did
masks and
mandates.
were in the same
Oh
conversation.
yeah, same thing.
All
There you
right,
go.
down to the last three.
Missing chick.
This won't take long.
All
You
right.
guys, all right. So you guys read about this? A man and his fiance, or a woman and her fiance, from Florida, decide they're going to take a long cross country trip. They've got like one of those camper vans. They're out there for a couple of months, out in like Utah and Wyoming, all these places and everything. And then he comes back without her early. And then 10 days later, her parents file a missing persons report. He refused to talk to the police. He won't talk to them. He has an attorney.
Is his last
nobody
name
knows what
Peterson?
happened.
Last name
No, not the
Peterson?
same guy. Yeah, Jordan Peterson. No. Have you guys seen any of this? It's
They
just
actually
crazy.
just when I hopped on Facebook, I saw like a news glimpse of it. They just named him a person of interest, I think.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, of course. And so my first thought is, well, he fucking killed her.
Absolutely,
Which
I'm there with
probably
you.
he did. But then it came out that there had been a police call on them and they were fighting. And so some of the details came out about that. They didn't arrest either one of them. They just felt like they needed a mental health break or something like that, or mental health issues. Anyway, apparently, like, they were somewhere outside of a convenience store or something, and they were, arguing about something, and he got in the van to get away from her, or to separate from her, and I guess he locked the van or something. She's reached through, and she's like punching him in the arm and everything, and tried to slap him or something. And that's, so I'm like, damn. I wonder, did she snap and try to kill him, and he had to kill her? So I'm wondering if that's,
Yeah, because Jason said he's not cooperating with the police.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's not.
He definitely did it, but he could be playing that reverse psychology on that ass.
Yeah.
Plus,
who gets a lawyer for? I mean, if he already has an attorney, like.
Yeah.
Oh, he got another one?
I guess so. He definitely killed her. But
hold on.
My first thought is the man is always
put the man
crazy.
on trial. What do you mean he definitely killed her?
Come on. Yeah, G, you're a betting man. If somebody gave you,
he killed her.
If you bet, right, would you bet that he killed her, or would you bet that she's okay wandering around out in the desert without her phone and not calling anybody?
I would be more willing to place a lot bigger wager on that he may be responsible for her death. I don't know about killing her. Like you said,
what does that mean? Responsible.
And if she tried to kill him, why would he be like, they're never gonna believe me? I gotta just deny this shit. Like, I'll be like, yo, this bitch tried to kill me. Look at my scratches. Yeah. I did this.
No, I don't think it's likely. I don't think that's likely, but it did. The fact that she was kind of being physical with him.
He probably left her
wonder.
somewhere. Like Jason said, like, fuck you, we're fighting. You just said I don't want to be with you anymore. So get the fuck out of my van. Yeah. I don't care we're in the middle of a desert. Deal with it.
No, he definitely killed her, but I just like entertaining the idea that maybe he killed her in self-defense. But we know there's a 99.9% chance that's not true.
Aaron, you're making a drink? You got the motherfucking smart bar going or something?
No, just a Coca-Cola.
Yeah. You'd think so, Jason. I don't know. I just thought it was
he whacked her.
Interesting, that one detail about her, kind of attacking him a little bit. I thought it was
Natalie Holloway. She's hanging out with Natalie Holloway.
Oh, that's a terrible joke.
Anyway, I don't know if there's anything else to say about this. I just thought it was kind of an interesting story.
He killed
her. But my boy Patrice O'Neal had a great bit on that Natalie Holloway. He's like, what's the girl? He was in front of a live audience shooting a special. He's like, what's the girl's name that just got killed down in Jamaica? And they were all like, Natalie Holloway. And you know who did that, right? The Vandersloot guy.
Yeah.
Remember the old Vandersloot guy? And then he killed another girl.
Person.
Yeah, so he
Brazil.
Killed.
But the funny part about it is he goes, and what's that Peruvian chick's name that he killed in Brazil? And nobody knew her name. He's like, see, you're white. They know your name is Natalie Holloway. He said, if I ever go out to sea, I'm putting a white baby on. white baby on my belt buckle. He said, "Don't
White
come
baby on
get
my
me."
belt buckle.
He's like, remember the 5 NFL players that floated out to sea? He's like, they didn't even go look for them motherfuckers. He's just like, they're gone, all 5 of them. By the way, there's a dude on that boat. You remember that? They left Miami. 4 NFL players didn't know what they were doing, had a yacht or something, and they ended up fucking. Who knows? They disappeared forever. He was at American Family Fitness a month and a half before they went on that voyage, and he signed my 49ers hat.
Get the fuck
Corey
out.
Yeah, he was just a practice. He never made it, but
Yeah.
at that time he was in camp with Michael Robinson. I got all of them on my hat, and 2 of them are on that raft, and they're dead.
Damn, that is crazy.
What's with you and autographs and dead people?
Do I have
Seriously.
more?
Dirt
The only
woman.
dead person I have.
Dirt woman.
No, Yogi Berra. Oh, and Dirt Woman. Yep. Sorry. Yep. All right.
Spin it. Spin it.
Moving right along, baby. Oh, I didn't remove her. God damn it. We only got 2 left. It's either going to be nasty people or punk
Can't
ass
see it.
bitches.
Come on, give us the graphic. We know you spent the good money on this.
Oh, you're not watching?
No.
We can't see it.
Oh, my bad. So that came up, so I'm going to
All right.
get rid of it now. All right. Punk ass friends or nasty people? Nasty
There it is.
motherfucking people.
All right,
All right.
Aaron, go.
Tell us how many rooms you had to go into before you had no bed bugs. Go.
Oh, 0 bed bugs. But
Okay.
how do people live with like active, and I mean during the daytime, fucking roaches everywhere, crawling on the goddamn bathroom, on the ceilings, and then I just need to know the people that your tennis shoes, sneakers, stick to the carpet because it is that disgusting. Why do people live like
What you
that?
were in this morning?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't want to say nothing in front of my mom, but I grew up like that.
No, I mean, I just literally babies running around, and this is actually not a HUD property. It's a conventional. Babies running around with no papers in the floor. You're physically sticking your feet. You have to lift them up because it's like nasty.
Yeah, he's talking about
That
that
is
comedian.
bad. That's disgusting.
This is what Jason's talking about. We've been there before, right, G? So those wheelchairs that we delivered to fucking fuckface queen, it was a Medicare and Medicaid program. So we went straight hood, then some of the nastiest shit you ever seen in your life, bruh. I could tell you a story about a famous actor from this area. Obviously doesn't live here anymore, probably lives in the hills of Hollywood, but his parents still live here. And his mom, I don't know what she had, but she was stuck in that chair all day and nobody took care of her. And she peed on her chair all the time to where the sponge of her seat, his poor mother, he knows, wasn't even there anymore. It was all pee. And they would warn me about, they're like, oh, wait till you go here. So I had to get all hazmat suited up, go in there, and it's literally one harness cord, and then you just twist it and pop up the whole chair. We take it to the van, bring her a whole new chair. It literally usually takes 35 seconds. But I threw up. I can't handle shit, piss, blood, any bodily fluids. If I hear somebody puking, I'll throw up. If I hear it, smell it, see it, anything. So I'm like in her living room, I'm dry heaving, trying. The pee had dripped down to the pedestal arm where it turned rusty, so I couldn't get it out of the frame. As I'm telling you guys, as I'm yanking up on it, little droplets of pee are going. That's how wet it is. It's disgusting. I get it out to the front door and I throw up in her bushes. And we're usually you could just. I didn't want to leave it on her. I didn't want it in my van. I did not want it in my van, so I didn't know what to do. And I was just sitting there, and she's already in the house. She didn't see anything, but her neighbors are seeing it, and it's embarrassing for her. So I'm literally kicking the chair down the sidewalk, making it tumble and tumble and tumble and tumble. I left it on the curb next to her trash can that were gonna be dumped, but I couldn't put it in my car. But I could not believe her husband is like a 4-star general, and her son is a actor in Hollywood. I'm not gonna say the name, very famous actor in Hollywood, and nobody takes care of her. She just pisses herself all fucking day long. The whole house, dude. She's talking about stickiness. There's piss trails from their tires off her motor thing all through the house.
Oh God.
Just disgusting. Oh, dude, what'd he say? Like, dude couldn't afford to live in. Exactly. Get her a nurse. It's your fucking mom, dude. It's your fucking mom. And her whole house is like a shrine of him. And I'm looking all through the shit. I'm like, what a piece of shit. I'm never watching one of your movies again. Ever. But that's my nasty story. Go ahead, Michelle. What you got?
I guess I don't hang out with nasty people, but I do. My ex-husband worked for Terminex for a short term.
Oh, God.
And there's the one story that haunts me over and over and over again, which if I see a bug, Scott will tell you, I'm like, should we look behind the light switches? But they went to a house that was so incredibly infested with roaches. And one of the things they do is they treat behind the light switches, and they unscrewed the light switch casing. And when it opened, roaches just like, he said hundreds
Yeah.
just falling out of it. He said he was sick. It was just, it was.
Maybe in the microwave. Maybe
Oh,
all up in the microwave. Like you push the time, and the time will come up 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and there's little roaches up in there.
I can't even, y'all. I can't even. I got the text phone number. I had the personal phone number to the guy who works for the company that I contracted to do our house. You know, they come every couple months and spray the outside and stuff. I have his personal phone number, and I text him when I see bugs. What's this? Why is it here?
Yeah, my guy came today. I get it every quarter too.
So yeah, I mean,
Just weird is I got it for the first time, and then all of a sudden, like I almost didn't get it because I was like, I think I got my ant problem under control by my goddamn self because I'm a man, and sometimes I can do man things. So, and then I said, "Oh fuck it, I'll get a professional out." And like 2 days later, there's ants everywhere. So I don't know if they drive them out first and then kill them, but I feel like I got more ants from the ant guy.
Well, I hate it, but when Scott puts out that Tetra stuff or whatever,
Terra.
it draws thousands of ants, but they take it back and then it kills them and you don't see them again. So it seems like you're getting a worse issue, but it's really not.
Yeah, he said, remember was it Chris Rock or Chris Tucker? Oh, Chris Tucker, real early on in his career, had an HBO stand-up or on a Def Comedy Jam. He was like, my roaches be fighting with each other. They be like, they disrespectful, man. They use up all the milk, got cereal and no milk. They sitting on the couch, and you know this is an old ass comedy bit when he's like, they on call waiting, they won't click over. Remember clicking over?
I don't remember that one.
Be like, hold on a second, I gotta click over. Hello? Is Christy there? I'm on the phone, man. I got the time right now. I'm talking to my girl right now. All right, I'll give her a call back later. Click. And I'll be talking to my girl and be like, beep. Like, goddamn, click over again. It's for my older. I had 6 sisters and 2 brothers, bro. Well, all together. I got more now. I got 7 sisters now. But when I was growing up, yeah, Kimby. So there's always somebody. I think we got through it though. And I think what happened was Aaron realized Aaron had 45 minutes of free showtime and she found the gigolos. She's like, wait, this shit free for the next 45 minutes? I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. You ready for the last one?
Let's do it.
Let's spin it.
Do we even spin it?
Yeah, punk ass friends. So this is from Mickey Wright. What a perfect fucking person to put it in there. What I call punk ass friends are it's like they're your friends, bro, but they're kind of punk asses, right? Like there's certain friends. Like I feel like if I was really, really in an emergency or something, or I really needed somebody, those punk ass friends will answer the phone and they'll do anything for you. But like if you need to help moving, like they're not showing up. No matter how much pizza and beer
No.
you buy, they're not that friends. You know what I'm saying? Great
You know
definition.
what? I don't know if I have that friend at all anymore. I don't think that I would ask any friend anymore to help me move. That's a fuck. That's a
No,
just a
no,
sort of thing, but I
that makes
understand.
you feel better and sound better, and you might be at a level right now where you don't need that. But I'm saying if you did, you don't call the punk ass friend. You call it a real friend. The punk ass friend, you might go, be like, yo, I want to watch the game on Sunday. You want to go to beat ups? And he goes with you and you guys have a good time. But
Yeah.
that's it. Like, can't really trust them, you know? And I feel like
Yeah.
that's Mickey Wright for most of us. I know it's I know it's I know it's family. It's like family to y'all. And I joke. I actually joke because he would probably do anything when I call him. But
Yeah.
he won't do it right. You know, he always says the wrong thing. You're looking for advice and you think you know what he's gonna say, and he says the exact opposite. Like, oh God, I forgot. You're one of the punk ass friends. You're a punk ass friend, you know, like that's a punk ass friend to me. It's like it's still a friend because a punk ass you don't fuck with at all. Be like, oh, that dude works with me, he's a punk ass. And
Yeah.
friends are friends. So if you have a punk ass friend, it's kind of like a friend that you would call an 80%er. Like he's 80% your friend. You know?
I
Not
kind
full.
of feel like that's all my friends right now, except for you,
Oh
G.
no. Well,
Nah.
yeah, that's the other
No.
thing. That brings up a good topic because you're like, oh no, G, we're probably at 92%, which
At
I think
least.
that's what we're probably at 92%, but that seems high. Jason is quick. Jason is quick. But what I'm saying is, as the squirrel goes by, that we're at 92%. But Scott, this dude bought you a book 4 weeks ago, and I haven't even got it to you yet. Then we
Yeah.
realized I haven't seen you since Ethan's graduation, and Grant's about to graduate. So that's how close we are. We don't even see each other.
Oh,
This
well,
is all we do together. So I think we have to knock that down to about 83.5 until we start seeing each other again.
Well, I've already committed to going to see the football game. The next one you're doing local.
Okay, there you go.
So I mean, we'll do that. And
You know what's really crazy about that?
What's
It's gonna
that?
blow your mind. So we're on bye this week. Then the game that you want to come to is at Pole Green Park the following Saturday. Guess who we play? King William,
really?
your hometown. So that's the perfect game for you to come to. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just
You know
thought
what?
about
When is it?
Here's the weird
Not
thing.
this Saturday, but next Saturday at 12:15 at Pole Green Park.
It's highly unlikely I'll see anybody I know, and I'll tell you why. Because anybody that I went to school with, anybody I went to school with, their kids are older than the kids who would be playing.
You would think.
Generally.
It's called second
Not necessarily
marriages,
all.
bro. I got
you know-
parents on my team that their kid is younger than my kid, and they're all 55 to 62.
Well, you know my buddy Mike, don't you? Maybe I don't know if you met
Mike
him.
Melville?
But anyway, yeah. You know Mike.
Oh yeah, do I? Don't get into that story.
Yeah.
That's a whole other
He's got
podcast.
one. He's got one in elementary, one in middle.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
he's your
and
age,
he's
right?
my age. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to play for me. He was supposed to play for me. He conditioned, and then they didn't play. They ended up playing baseball instead.
Oh, Matthew?
The older one.
Wait,
Yeah.
Matthew's the older. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hell of an athlete, boy.
That's what I've led to believe. Yeah, he's
Yeah, couldn't talk him into playing football though. Almost had him.
That's funny. But yeah, that's so him and my friend Francis, we all three grew up together, and Francis has kids the same age. And so sometimes I feel like they're my punk ass friends, but it's mostly because they're still parenting young kids. I never get to see them. They're too busy all the time.
They can't be buck ass wild like you and your wife every day.
That's right.
While you're working from home on the
yeah.
golf course.
No, I haven't done that in nearly 2 weeks.
Bullshit! I just saw pictures of her on the golf course with you.
Not during a work day, since a week and a half ago.
My bad. You own your own business, Scott. You own your own business. Every day's a work day. You know this.
I'm going tomorrow, though. I am playing golf tomorrow.
It never stops, Scott. When are we gonna play golf? As soon as I get this dog bite and this calf thing taken care of,
hell yeah,
I'll go play with you. I'll play with you. You
yeah.
hear that, Michelle?
Well, listen,
I'll play with you.
We go out to the driving range, hit a few, see how you feel about it. Then
Michelle's a soldier though. Like she could turn it on and off. Like I saw her on the Beacon Theater. I mean the Beacon Life thing, and she was first of all, oh my God, how did I forget about this? I'm sorry, I know we're running late, but this is gonna wrap it up. I totally forgot, and I said the next time you both are on the podcast, I want to talk to both of you about it. But more importantly, Michelle, I have been fascinated since I was a small child. Someone took me somewhere when I was like 10 years old, and I got to witness this. And then I had a child guardian, almost like a probation officer, but it's like a guardian guy. And he would hypnotize me. And nobody fucking believed me. And I was been fascinated. Please tell me it's real. Please tell me they didn't rehearse anything with you on that video that we showed.
No, Scott will tell you, I never met or talked to the guy until we walked in there. My time was weird for me. Like, I felt weird. Like, I was there, and I knew I was there.
But you were talking a fucking alien language, bro.
I felt weird. So when he said to go back to our table, we went back, and a few minutes later, he's like ending the show, and I turned to my sister, and I was like, "Seriously, that's it?" And my sister said, "You've been up there over an hour." I was like,
you didn't even show everything.
No. She was up there for the whole hour, at least. Yeah.
Scott, were you in the building?
I was running the sound. I was right behind. I was behind where she was. Running the sound.
So he did it. I mean, obviously the whole video's not there. And then when he snapped his fingers, when you got back to did you feel groggy later, or was it just like you were back?
Felt groggy and off, just kind of weird.
Isn't it scary? Isn't it scary that if he and you were in a room together or at a bar or something or in a back room, that he could just control you? Isn't that like it's so weird? I've always been fascinated, and I was like, you know what? I was fascinated with magic too until I realized that it's fake and it's not real.
It was weird. I didn't know the guy I was doing a lot of the stuff with was like Virginia famous. Dougie.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he's like a big time VCU basketball player, and he does all the commercials for some insurance company or something.
Damn, I didn't even realize that. I just thought it was some dude.
Man, everybody was sending me messages. Did you know that was Dougie? I knew his name was Doug.
Like, do you know who it was, Scott?
No, I don't know who it was, but I can tell you that. Like I was working with the dude beforehand, trying to set up the sound and everything, and I'm like, this guy is just full of shit. I mean, he just did not come across as any. I was like, I don't know, man. And
nothing. Hey, listen, you didn't fill out a card beforehand.
No, there was nothing filled out.
Nope, no. And then he did this, real. And there was like all those people up there. There was like 8 people or so up there.
I didn't even know who was coming. Like I didn't know who bought tickets. I wasn't part of any of that.
But did he say, hey, listen, during the show, I'm going to say that you're a translator and he speaks another alien language?
Beforehand?
No, not before they were.
Wow.
Before they were
I never spoke to him before I went up there.
All right.
Because I was setting up the event. I never even spoke to him.
Perfect. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Scott and Jacob did, though. Jacob was there, so he witnessed it.
Since you set it up, was it for work? Was it for the Beacon? Like, can you do it again? Can you get that guy in a room with about 7 to 8 of us, We all decide to go and do it and fucking do it. Can we do that?
I'm sure you can.
You know
Oh,
him, like you
money.
can text him.
I mean, he's local, so we could. I have his info. Well, I
I'm
could
gonna
ask
go as
Tom
soon as
for
we
his
get
info.
off. I'm googling hypnotism and see if it's real. And Scott, will
I'll
you
let
do?
some or another.
Will you do it, Scott?
I don't know. Maybe.
If a group
You know
of us
what?
go, say we
If
get
a
a
whole
bunch of
bunch
us
of us
from the
go,
podcast.
yeah, I would do it. But I'm a skeptic. He probably wouldn't want me up there. So
Oh, so you think that Michelle could have been acting a little bit?
no,
You
I don't
said
think she's
you
gonna
said
be
it
acting.
looked
But
real, but
like,
you're a
so
skeptic.
when she, no. Well, okay. Let me put it another way. When he got everybody up there, there was probably 8 people, and he sent one of the people back to her seat like immediately, like almost
Oh.
immediately. Yeah, and I think he's just like, you know,
He could feel
I
the
believe
negative
it.
energy, maybe.
Now she came
Yeah.
up to me later and said she wasn't like when he was doing like putting us in like a slight of a trance, but we were awake, but kind of weird feeling. He could tell that she did not go under.
Yeah.
And
So
Tom didn't go under either, but he probably left Tom because he's founder of Beacon Tree, and he probably just left Tom up there.
Right. So that would be the only thing, is that I'm not sure that I would, because it's not that I'm skeptical, because I can see that it worked, but maybe I'm just not as open to suggestion. I don't know. I'd do it though if we got a group of us. Sure, why not?
That would be
It might be
so
fun.
much fun. I've been wanting to do it forever. Do you know who Ron and Fez is? Rest in peace. Fez died about a couple weeks ago. But they're a podcast, a radio show in New York City, probably 2000s, like
Who?
the whole 2000s. Ron and
Thomas?
Fez.
Oh,
Ron
yeah.
and Fez. They were on like after Opie and Anthony and all that. But anyways, they had a hypnotist come in and they hypnotized them, the whole podcast crew, about 7 of them, that they were smoking the best weed on the planet Earth, and they were passing it around. And they're not actors, bro. I don't know them, but I was a podcast follower. They're just podcasters. They're not actors. And they were freaking doing that shit like they're like, hurry up, it's burning my hands, it's burning my hands, take it. And it's hilarious. You can look it up on YouTube, Ron and Fez hypnotized joint session or whatever. And I was like, they're just smoking nothing, bro. But they're coughing. Then he's like, all right, now the paranoia sets in and they start tripping balls. Like, I was like, this can't be real. But then I saw her shit. I said, oh, I'm asking her about that shit. So it is legit.
Yeah.
I know they do it for like quitting smoking and stuff, I guess.
My brother and dad did hypnosis like 30 plus years ago to stop smoking. And my brother never smoked again. My dad ended up smoking again, but my brother never picked up another cigarette.
Damn, man. I'm really into that. I would like to set it up. See what we can do. Like, we could have it you got that mansion. If you're having a wedding, we can have a fucking dude. I wonder if he would do it like on the podcast. Like, we do a live podcast from your house with him. And then watch the podcast later. That's gonna be so awesome. Set that shit up. You'll never know what the podcast was about until the end of the podcast. Make that happen. If you don't want to do it, Michelle, see if you can give me his number and I'll reach out.
I think his name is Colin Chapman or something.
Let's do it on October. Let's do it on fucking Halloween.
Ooh, that'd be cool too.
All right, I'm on it. Send me the number. I'm on it. Or send me his LinkedIn or something. I'll do it. All right, I think we're done.
We are done, my man. This is a good one. I had fun. I like the wheel. I'm gonna go on record.
Who cares? I like the wheel. Meh. Who gives a fuck what you like? No, the wheel is awesome. We'll do it. And what we'll do is you guys send the suggestions via text, email, whatever. You know how to get a hold of us. We are at LTA Podcast 2020 at Gmail. You tell us the topics to put in the spinner. And if we get to them, we get to them. If not, we will do it the following week. But thank everybody for coming out. You know who the fuck you are. Jason Parks in the building. Craig Robinson, Gory Eyed Beast, the Who Cares podcast crew. Who else? Aaron for coming on the show. Michelle for coming on the show. Of course, Scott motherfucking Hicks. Michelle, Aaron Sutton. Shout out to Aaron. She was on the show. Mickey Wright. All y'all. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And we'll see you next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Be there or be square, bitches. I see Christina every single day, bro. I see her every day, bro. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.